Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. All right. Elise Stefanik, you're priceless, dear. Absolutely priceless. Okay, here's the quote. I'll do my best on a Trump imitation. By the way, they never report the crowd on January 6th. You know, Nikki Haley. I'm tired of doing that. Do you know they destroyed all the information? That's right. All the evidence. Everything. Deleted and destroyed. All of it. God, I sound like Shatner. All of it, Trump claimed, because of lots of things. Like Nikki Haley in charge of security. We offered her 10,000 people, soldiers, National Guards, whatever they want. They turned it down. They don't want to talk about that. They are very dishonest people. Trump mistook Nikki Haley for Nancy Pelosi. Those are his attacks for Nancy Pelosi. And now he's saying it's Nikki Haley. Yeah, please see previous hand sore video for more. Elise Stefanik said, I'm not going to get, basically, what did she say about that one? She pushed back on the reports that Trump did that. The reality is Nikki Haley is relying on Democrats, just like Nancy Pelosi, to have a desperate showing. What? What does that even mean? You crazy woman. And when asked if she would serve as his VP, she said she'd be honored to serve in any capacity of his administration. And when asked if she's been in discussions to be the VP, she basically said that she's not going to get into the content of her discussions with him. That we need to get President Trump in the strongest position to win the general election. You... God. It's like that... I had to look up codependency. The lying and the pretzel twisting to cover up for this man's mental decline is amazing. Bacterial mental decline that's happening in a tertiary fashion, rhyming with chrysalis. Grumpy, David. All right. What's the energy around Nikki Haley and her relationship with Donald Trump for entertainment purposes only? And God, I hope it's not that kind of relationship. But, she's been known to have those kind of relationships. King of Swords. Cut and dry. We'll leave Jack Smith out of this one for the moment. It's almost like she's serving as... She's being very defensive of him in a very intellectual, matter-of-fact, cut off everybody from around him type of thing. In other words, what I'm trying to say is she's trying to act like a leader and a voice of reason and a protector for Donald Trump. And it's crossed with the Seven of Wands. So she's fighting back attempts to point out issues that are wrong. She's basically fighting for his campaign and fighting off the naysayers and other competitors. Underneath it is the Knight of Cups. I think she thinks she's the front runner for that VP position with Donald Trump for the 2024 election. Let me grab my deck here. What's interesting to me is that it's almost like a masculine energy that she's defending him. It's beyond like a mother defending her kids. It's like a dad defending his kids. It's that kind of energy. A little bit of a different vibe with her. In the past, we got the Four of Swords. She got up to the number 3 position, replacing Liz Cheney, and she's kind of she was keeping kind of a low profile, but it looks like her profile is about to expand. So again, keeping a low profile, doing the things that she needs to do. Now, we can all discuss the George Santos stuff and things along those lines, but she was kind of keeping a low profile, waiting for that window of opportunity to open. And now that it's open, she's leaping at it. She's out there messaging. And, that's what you need for Donald Trump. You need to go out there and show him you're a fighter, show him you've got his back, and you're going to defend him against all attackers. And if you can get on the weekend news circuits and Fox News and stuff like that and be out there trumpeting his horn, he loves you all the more. Overarching is the hangman. Trump has said that he wants to do something different than traditional Republicans. He wants to nominate a female VP. And right now he's evaluating the female VPs. But mind you, Trump does not evaluate them on their ability to actually do the job. He evaluates them on their appearances, on how their appearance complements his appearance, how he thinks audience are going to respond to them. So it's all plastic, fake TV visual bullshit as opposed to anything of substance. But that's the way he is. He just looks at things differently. He looks at things through a camera eye, which is great if you're going to have a TV show that's, fiction. It's another thing altogether when you're trying to run a country. The lesson to be learned is she is taking care of him, and she's showing she's taking care of him. And I think she thinks that's going to be the ticket to get her to be in a VP position and basically one step away from the presidency. Outcome, Knight of Swords. I think, okay, Knight of Cups. She will rush to his defense, but I'm still not convinced she's necessarily the candidate. Right now, she's acting like the King of Swords. The Knight of Swords it's movement, but it's kind of a degradation from the king. You're no longer the one in charge. So it could very well be that she doesn't get all the way there as the king. I think she will always rush to his defense and rush to his side, but she may not be the person who makes it. So now I want to read on Kristi Noem. She's the governor of South Dakota, I believe. Or is it North Dakota? Let me check real quick here. That would be South Dakota. Okay, we're back here. And the sun card just flipped over. I think that's a yes. I think we're going to see a Kristi Noem. That's when I saw her picture the other day when I was doing a reading similar to this. I got Mel Dorr's psychic light bulb going off inside me. It's just like, yeah, that's to me, that's who he was. That's who he'd be going for. She's got the look, if you know what I mean, that he'd be gunning for here. Okay. So Elise Stefanik, we've covered you. How about what's the situation with Kristi Noem here as vice president candidate? Entertainment purposes only. South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem. What are your chances looking like? What's the energy around there? Disappointment, heartbreak, betrayal. Oh my. And the tower coming down. Well, maybe she won't be. Or it could very well be that she's offered it and she takes it and resigns her position as governor and then the campaign doesn't. Oh no. Oh no. And then the campaign dies. Oh, what's underneath it? The justice card. Oh, the injustice of it all. Wow. Wow. Okay, I thought she was going to be in there. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Let's take a look and see what this is all about. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. She's been very valuable to him. She went to Iowa and really helped push him. She probably would help with fundraising. Not that South Dakota is a big fundraising state, but a lot of people are excited by the prospect of Kristi Noem being involved in this. Oh, current situation is the King of Cups. No, I got to ignore Biden on this one. Whereas Elise Stefanik was the she had the Knight of Cups and the King of Swords. Oh, okay, I get it. Thank you. Elise Stefanik is striking Trump as sharp intellectually and defending him intellectually. Kristi Noem would be more of an emotional support. like a mommy figure or a wife figure, whereas Elise Stefanik is more the strategic fighter. So Trump probably likes Kristi Noem. Oh God! You can be my VP if you do a little something for me, and that kills it for her. Oh F no! Is that really what it is? Okay, so we got overarching fundraising, money, health. I think he likes her. I think he finds her attractive. I think she's got the look that he wants. He's offering her, wealth or power, just like this would be really lucrative. I think he's just being smarmy with her. And he's trying to entice her with wealth and power to do this. Oh, God. Conflict. She doesn't. Oh, God, there's a big internal conflict over this. Big fight over this. How does this sound? How does this end? Page of Pentacles. Oh, you go from an Ace of Pentacles to a Page of Pentacles. She's going to say no. You know what I think is going to happen? He's going to ask her and she's going to say no. He's going to ask her and she's going to say no. And I wouldn't doubt for a second because he's being a total creeper on her. Oh, okay. So that's where the 4-carder right there. Oh, dear. Yeah, I think she's attracted to the power that would come with it and the prestige that comes with it. And he's selling her the power, the wealth, and prestige. And like that 10 of coins could also be about, your legacy. No, you get to be the vice president. You'll be on all the history books. Some people might know who the governor of South Dakota is, but they're going to know who the vice president was, especially if you're a Trump vice president. Oh, but I was trying to figure out where would the disappointment come from, the betrayal and the complete tower collapse, and Trump's liking good-looking women, and it would just be total piggy behavior in the Fool card. Yeah, I think he reveals base. That's what that Sun card is too. We may not find out. Maybe we will find out. But I think he makes it obvious who he is. All right, 4-carder. What was that 3 of Swords about? Does Trump get all smarmy and sexually attracted and makes moves on Kristi Noem? 3 of Wands. Waiting for your ship to come in. Why don't you come up to my room tonight? I'll be waiting for you. If you want the job or not. If you want it, you know what you have to do. Your choice is yours. Ew. I'll be in my room with my 4-inch pole here. Oh God, ew. Okay, I'm not seeing where. No, okay. He could ask her, and then he flees the country, and then she's like, "No, I can't do that." But I said yes. And what a betrayal! I resigned my position. Now I'm stuck with this guy who's fled the country, and I've lost all my credibility whatsoever, believing this liar. That could be one very simple reading on this. It's that the betrayal could be she says yes and then he takes off, or he mentally, he has a stroke and checks out, and now she's strapped herself to Team Trump, and it costs her political her governorship, which let's say she stepped down from her governorship. And it costs her that and her basically her political career following MAGA. That could be what it is. Maybe he isn't smarmy with her. If he is smarmy with her, this is literally the guy in Vegas that drops his key on the hostess's platter and says, "Why don't you come up to my room? I'll be waiting." And then she's like, "I'm stuck. If I say no, this job goes to somebody else, but I don't want to but I don't want to go up there to change his diaper. So, for this, okay, so let's just say, for giggles, he's going to offer this position to her. If she accepts, then the betrayal is him fleeing the country because the court cases are coming down on him. And she's basically ruined her political career. Or he has a health breakdown and it ruins her political career because she's resigned her position in order to pursue the vice presidency. It could be something as simple as that. But ew, the smarminess. Okay, now mind you, the smarminess part of it was only because I was trying to figure out what would cause a betrayal and a Tower moment. And with Trump, my mind kind of goes there with him because she's an attractive woman. So why wouldn't he want to do that? But it could just be simply that he's not politically viable for one reason or another. Okay, let's ask. Is this Tower moment sexual, health-related, or is it fleeing the law? How about that? Sexual, health-related, fleeing the law. Coins would be about health, diminishment of health, charity. I gave to, this could also be quid pro quo. I give to you because I'm generous. Let's see. Let's see what the underlying cards are. Oh, there's the Sun card. It finally came out. Strength. Sexual, health-related, fleeing the law. I'm not sure. If it was sexual, then this is the quid pro quo. You got to look at things differently. You have a choice to make, and she sees him for who he is. How strong is she to say no to that? That would be the sexual reading. If it was health related, you see a diminishment in his health. He's no longer looking at things like a normal person looks at it. So it's like he has a mental decline, and can he run? Can he not run? He's not capable of making decisions anymore, and it's going to be really obvious that there's a severe mental decline. And then underneath would be the strength, which would be the loss of strength of him. And if it was avoiding the law, it's looking to another country to take him in, as he avoids consequences. He doesn't want to be a willing sacrifice, but he makes her the willing sacrifice. And now she's like, I'm screwed 2 ways to Sunday. I South Dakota VP ship, and the truth is out there. And again, I always see him going to Saudi Arabia, so that would be sunny, a sunny locale. And then he fled. Okay, brief break. Michelle was cursing from the kitchen. Couldn't get a shelf out of the refrigerator and cursing away. In the end of the day, really what I think is going to happen here is that he's going to offer it to Kristi Noem, and she probably accepts it, and then his campaign goes off the rails. And now she's left holding the bag of sacrificing her career for something dead end with Donald Trump. All right, we'll leave it at that at this point. Thank you everyone for watching this video and supporting my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you for all your likes and your shares and your comments and everything you do to help build this channel up so it makes it out to a wider audience after defeating the YouTube algorithm. And to folks just discovering this channel for the first time, welcome to the channel. I hope you found this reading insightful, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.